and welcome to Real Estate and Adventures of Parenthood with Cindy Presgraves. And today I do want to talk about, there's so many things that I haven't talked to you guys in a while. I know it's been a little bit crazy, but now I'm basically finally home. So I sold my house. I bought a house. I sold my house. I bought it with cryptocurrencies. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit more about that later on. There's so many things I want to talk to you guys. And yes, for the past few months, I've been, it's a lot. I mean, when you buy a house, when you sell a house, then you're actually decorating, you're actually unpacking, packing, moving. There's so many pieces into play to actually do that. And yeah, I went ahead and I finally sold my house. So that was a chapter I closed. I know you guys saw that new beginning chapter, which is a new chapter begins. I actually finally started talking to someone. So I've been talking to him for the past 2 months. I am really excited. He's actually deployed and he is going to come home July. So I'll be meeting him July. So I'm super excited about that. My kids are about to go for the summer, but I've actually done a lot of growth with my company. So in this case, I just changed, I changed coaches because it's always good to grow, not always stay in the same area. I had been listening to Danny Morrell for a while, and I actually approached him last year to train and all that and to have him coach me, and I kind of didn't go with that. I decided it was not the right time for me, and I went with this other coach. And so from Tom Ferry, I went to Eric Jordan. From Eric Jordan, now I'm in Danny Morrell. But Danny Morrell has a different aspect of thinking, and that's what I really, really like about it. I follow him on TikTok, Instagram, and all social media platforms, which is pretty awesome. And one of the videos that actually impacted me was working 20 hours a week. For the past, I guess in my entire life, I would always been working so much. And I've been always hands-on and, I had a team in the past. I'll talk about that later. But in this case, now I have a family. I have my kids. I have a 6-year-old and an 8-year-old. And, my son tells me today, hey, Mom, all you have is, I know what you're doing. If you're not home, you're working. If you're not working, you're at home working. So that's the only thing. He actually told me in fine lines, I don't have a life. And I'm like, really? Wow. If my 8-year-old is telling me I don't have a life, my 6-year-old is telling me I don't have a life, what am I doing? And that actually opened my eyes a little bit too, because all I do is work. I don't have a personal life. I have friends, but they're busy too, and they have their own family. They have their own lives. And it was an eye opener for me. I'm talking to this guy, and it was a little bit more of an eye opener for me too, because I want to be able to spend time with that person. I want to be able to have a work-life balance. I want to be able to work 20 hours a week. Yes, it is possible to work 20 hours a week and make a lot of money. But now am I relying on myself as a solo person, or am I trying to build a company? So there's two different things. The typical real estate agent just does transactions, right? One after the other, one after the other, one after the other. In my case, I don't want to just do that. I'm actually working on different areas in my business, not only at Cindy's Realty Group, but there's Cindy's Investment Groups. And there's another one too, I can't remember. Cindy's Media Group too. So there's different ways of me building my passive income, but at the same time that I don't have to rely 100% in real estate. Oh, the shares, crypto, there's so many things I can talk about. I mean, yes, crypto right now is a disaster, but it's just, don't look at it. It's a time to buy. But in this case, when I'm talking about cryptocurrency, I'm talking about different investments and different passive incomes is, how are you seeing yourself in the next 3 to 5 years? How much do you really want to work? How much time do you want to spend with your family? And for me, that's an eye opener, because now when I actually listen to Danny with that 20 hours a week, then am I doing something right or wrong? You can work all you want. You can burn yourself. You can, and sometimes we're mentally exhausted. I mean, real estate is not easy at times. And for me, it was like, wow, one after the other, one after the other, one after the other. I'm like, I'm exhausted. I'm going to go appointments back to back. Like yesterday and the day before yesterday, I'd been appointments from 9, 10, 11, 12 back to back appointments. That burns me. That burns me up. Yes, it is. I mean, it's reality. I mean, you're dealing with people, you're dealing with contracts, you're dealing with situations that you're like, wow. And it's just like, and not only that, you're not only dealing with real estate, but at the same time, you're dealing with people's personal lives because this is like an emotional process for them. But at the same time, they have different situations. So that's where I was looking at. That's what I was talking about. And in my case, I want to be able to give a good life to my kids, but at the same time, I want to be able to have a personal life. I want to be able to date and I want to be able to have a family. So I do have a family, but I want to grow my family. And that's one of the things that actually I went to Danny Morel. He actually has this pretty awesome, event, and it's in Austin, Texas, and it's from June 2nd to the 4th, and I'm going to be going there. So I'm super excited about that. I can't wait. I can't wait to meet them in person and all that. But it's something that you need to actually focus on and think about what you really want in life. Is waking up at 4:30 in the morning too early for you? Be like, 4:30 in the morning? What are we talking about? Are you crazy? Yes, I'm back bodybuilding. I'm actually following my meal plan, my workout plan every single day. I work out 4 days a week, but I keep a consistent meal plan, meaning that I eat what I have to eat. Nothing else. And it's hard sometimes, believe me. I want to eat a bar of chocolate. I want to eat brownies and all that. But now this is basically starting from myself, because when you want to be successful, then what crap are you putting into your body? Are you putting water? Or are you putting alcohol? So that means so much, because it all starts with a mindset. What do you want to achieve? If you see the billionaire mindset or you see the millionaire mindset, you look at people that they wake up early in the morning, 4 or 5 o'clock. That's when their day starts. Yes, they read, they self-develop, they communicate, they have different type of not only one income, but passive income. They also have the active income. And I will tell you right now, I'll be coaching with Matt Simmons too to get into multifamily properties, so I can actually grow my net worth, my net assets, my assets. So in that case is, what do you want to do? How do you see yourself? And I do take my kids with me now, going back to the gym. I go to the gym at 4:30 to 5. You see me there. Latest would be 5:30. Today I got thrown off completely because, yeah. Anyways, my alarm didn't go off because somebody disconnected my Alexa, and that was not good for me. But anyways, you know what? I'm having a great day, but I will have to work out on Saturday. I just have to pivot completely. That's fine. Change things. That's okay. But now I'm saying, what do you want to do and where do you want to be at? That completely starts with your mindset. Another book that is good is Building an Empire by Elena Cardone. I just read that book and I loved it. Loved it. And Make Your Bed is by Admiral, and I can't remember his last name, but it's about self-development. But it's also not only reading all these books, but it's taking action on each and one of every little thing, because that's important. So now going into the whole thing of, if you choose to put alcohol into your body, what are you going to get? Hangovers. That's not going to be good. If you choose to drink water, then it's going to be healthy. Just put flavor in it. I put minerals in mine. So it starts with yourself completely. If you take care of your hair, if you take care of your teeth, if you take care of your physical body. Look, I got muscles for those of you who can't see, but yeah, it's, how do you want to look? Teeth. I was reading another thing the other day, was like, hey, you know what? People that have good credit take care of everything. They take care of the bills. They take care of their house. Every time you walk into someone's house, you can see their personalities. That means a lot. Yesterday, I walked into a property and I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on with this property? there's someone sick in this property. And believe me or not, it is true. There was someone sick in that family. It had not been clean. It was a disaster. It was like, wow, it seems like they'd never taken care of that house in 30 years. And I was right. So your house is going to be how you represent yourself, how people see you, perceive you. But now that's how your body is your temple. Now I'm going to go talk about the whole thing about my kids. Okay. Yes. I take my kids with me every single day to the gym. We go to the gym and I tell them, hey, it's time to go to the gym. Wake up. And they wake up, and I'm actually putting good habits in them. I try to be that mom. I try to be that dad completely for my kids, because for me it's important, because once they grow up, then I know they're going to be like, okay, let's wake up at 4:30 in the morning. My little one this morning at 7:00, he was like, because I didn't go to I went to the gym and I came back because I had to pick up a few things. I'm like, look, you know what? I'll just do it Saturday. Too late for me. But at 7:00, my little one, he was up running. 5:30, he didn't go back to sleep at all. And something that I was observing was that, hey, good morning. He was waking up his little brother, his brother, my older son. And that for me was like, I was so proud of him, because he actually loves that. I'm building my kids to be happy in the morning, not grouchy. And it's about the behaviors and being the best role model that I can, because my kids don't sleep in. And for me at the beginning, it was like, that's awesome. But now it's just like, okay, I'm waking up at 7:00. That is too late. I'm starting my day way too late now. Now I actually have to be the best I can. And not only for me, but for myself. Well, for my kids, my business, and everybody that surrounds me. So I'm an example to them. So what type of example am I giving them? All right. The first thing we do is we go to the gym. It doesn't matter. We go to the gym. I already told them, hey, you know what? Mommy missed the gym today. Then mommy did cardio for 30 minutes, probably a little bit more. And now on Saturday, we're going to the gym. You know what? This is something that we actually have to follow through. We have a plan and we stick to it. Whenever we say we're going to do something, we complete it. I make them make their beds on a daily basis. And you're like, why are you making your kids make their bed? Being organized, it is so important. And that's going to be, if you're organized in your house, if you organize your bed during the day, you're going to have a better day. You're going to have a sense of accomplishments in so many things, in so many ways, which is awesome, because at times we don't even think about that. And the little things are what matters. And with this thing, I mean, it's completely, and that's one of the reasons, like, okay, I can't see, for instance, if you have a hole in a sock, I throw that away. I cannot deal with holes, with socks in holes. I cannot deal with broken things. It has to do with energy. Energy has to flow around surroundings and all that. But at the same time is, if something's broken, you need to fix it. Because if you don't fix it now, it's going to follow you. And that's how it is. I mean, and it might sound silly as possible, but it's the truth to things. And that's one of the things that I'm just like learning how to become better at it. I don't get upset about little things. I don't get upset about big things. I just let it go. I let it with the flow. And that's so important. So, now going into my company, I have actually successfully hired an ISA. That means an inside sales agent. Why am I hiring an inside sales agent? Because for me to be successful, in order for me to follow up with all my clients, I have over 6,000 people in my database. I need to actually follow up, and I can't be 8 hours a day because I can't divide myself. So that is step number 1, hiring an ISA. If I want to build a company, yes. A successful company, definitely. Now I have my ISA will be starting next week, which is pretty awesome. Now I'm going to get a personal assistant. Then I'm going to hire a buyer's agent. But now it's just like, if we have, depending on your mentality, because yes, you know what? When you have a team, you make less money. And that is true. But now because you have a lot of expenses, you have a lot of things that you actually have to take into consideration. Now, the important thing for me is how much do I want to work? How much do I want to mentor and coach? I want to help people grow. I want to help people become successful in real estate. I want them to, not only that, but I want to give them all the tools to make them where they have to be at and how to do it. And, if I can do that, then that is going to be more, not only goal driven, but for me, it's going to be more, of a goal, but rewarding for me. That's the perfect word. Rewarding than just selling. Because we got new agents that they don't know what they're doing. You have the typical team that's going to tell you, hey, you know what? You need to do open houses. How do you get out there? But now, are those teams really showing them how to gain business? Okay. It's the same thing over and over and over again. And in that case, I want to be different. And I am different completely. Hey, I just got crypto certified. I'm the first crypto certified agent in the state of Georgia that actually works with that. But anyways, this is not what we're talking about. Is how do you become successful in real estate, but how can I help you? Why did I choose the company that I chose? Because for me, it was important, as I am with EXP. That is the company I chose because it has revenue shares. It has not only revenue shares, it allows you passive income. So there's so many things that you have to categorize. Okay, you got your real estate, which is active income. You got your team, and you got people that can actually join under you too. But at the same time, a lot of people have been asking me, hey, can you give me a social media class? Can you teach me about crypto? Can you teach me about how do you promote yourself? How do you market yourself? So now in my case is because of all these people have been asking me, why shouldn't I just help you grow your team or help you grow your business? How can I help you grow your passive income? See, there's so many things, but it's the mindset that you have. I actually completed my 2022 vision board, and there's so many things that I want that I am going to do it. I am going to do it. I am going to accomplish it. And that is my goal. So now I am going to question you is, what are your goals 3 to 6 months down the road? What are your goals 12 months to 2 years? You tell me. Where do you want to be? How much money do you really want to do? And it's funny because whenever I ask people that, they never get me their goals. They never get me what they really want to accomplish or what they really, because they need to be clear in order to actually meet those goals and be able to be clear on every single little aspect of your life. You need to write a list down and you need to be clear because that is what you're going to go ahead and aim for. And that's really important. So I'm going to leave you with that. If you guys want to go ahead and message me, I have my Facebook page. Real Estate and the Adventures of Parenthood. Just comment below. Just message me, and I would love to listen to you, see what you guys have in not only in real estate, just in life in general. And I hope you guys like this podcast. And this is Cindy Presgraves with Cindy's Realty Group by EXP. Oh my gosh, I just got it, but don't worry about it. Okay, yes. Real estate. This is Cindy Presgraves with Real Estate and the Adventures of Parenthood. Oh my gosh, it's been a while since I've actually done a podcast, so I know it's been a little bit crazy. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this, and just keep in mind, keep your head up and just go towards your goals. Have a beautiful day.